Hi, my name is Michael Hynes. I recently put together a blog post on AI. I wanted to give you a bit of a preview. For background, I'm the software manager here at Systems. I do a lot of solution architecture, application development and design, and of course, AI. Instead of talking about technology, I'm going to start talking about a business problem. So here at Systems, we have data in about 6 different systems, and we wanted to bring those systems, the data in those systems together into one place so that our teams could go ahead and not have to jump around to go find what they need. There is integrations between some of these systems, but it's not ideal. So one of the things we've done is we've used Power BI and a data warehouse, and we basically made a single pane of glass that anyone in the organization could go to find out what's happening at a client, what tickets are going on there, all the kind of useful information that somebody's going to need to support the clients. So this is great. It saves a lot of time, but I wanted to take it and make it better. So what I did is I deployed this to Microsoft Fabric. And that allowed us to go ahead and leverage natural language querying on our data, but also to build what's called narrative cards, where basically I can give it a prompt and it looks at data within the report and sums it all into a paragraph that kind of makes it easy for people to know what's important. So for instance, I built some that, here's what's happened in the last 24 hours. Here's important things to know about this client. And it's all presented in a way that it's easy to read. People don't have to hunt through different visuals or tables to go find the information. And basically, AI is bringing that important data to the front, so people don't have to work as hard. The other topic I talk about in my blog is how I use AI differently between work and school. A little more background. In addition to working here at Systems, I'm also pursuing my master's degree through Northeastern University in information systems with a focus on AI. And here at Systems, I do at least you do a ton of .NET development. I do a lot of SQL work, and I do coding. And there's tools I use, AI tools like Copilot and Claude. They do save a lot of time in those cases because I know what I want. I can kind of give it some examples of like, hey, help me write this. Here's some example JSON. Make some tables based off of that with these examples that I provided you, naming conventions. Basically using it as an assistant to kind of help me doing the easy part of coding for me, so I don't have to do it. And it's great for that. It's saved me a lot of time. But on the school side, there I'm doing Python coding and Java that I haven't done before. I've been a programmer for a long time, but those languages were never ones that I needed to learn. So now that I'm learning them, I'm really leveraging tools like Claude and Gemini a whole bunch. And I find that since I already know how to program, and I just kind of directing it to go and help me with syntax and how to format things and how to structure things best. It has made switching between languages much easier than it would have been if I hadn't had that. I'm just able to go ahead and leverage it, give it the ideas I need, and then review it all to make sure it makes sense and it follows the programming conventions that I know that are best practice. Saves a lot of time, and if you find yourself in that similar situation, hopefully you're able to use tools like that and find value. For more information like that, please check out my blog post. I'm hoping you find it useful, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself, reach out to Systems Engineering, and we're here to help.